I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Małgorzata Bonikowska, President of the Center for International Relations and think tank. Please join us.
Thank you very much. First of all, Your Excellencies, all the guests, Poles and not Poles, Mr. President, we are delighted to be here as Leaders Forum, powered by Poland. So it was seen here during Davos, during World Economic Forum. We, I think, are doing quite a good forum with a good program. And in front of us, next panel, and that's why the President is here, because it will be a panel about something really important for actually both the presidents. We have with us not only President Nawrocki, but we have also President Andrzej Duda. Welcome, sir. As you all remember, we started initiative Poland and Croatia of 3 Cs. It was done some years ago. It is then continued by the current government because we believe that that's an important initiative. It brings together countries of all the eastern flank, from the north to the south, from Greece to Finland. All the panelists will take more details about this project, this vision. But before they do it, the President will speak. Let me welcome to the stage, during the Leaders Forum, powered by Poland, at Promenade 57, in the heart of Davos, during the World Economic Forum, the President of Poland, Dr. Karol Nawrocki.
Dear Madam President Bonikowska, PhD, thank you very much for very kind invitation. Great honor for me and great pleasure to be here. Thank you for all staff that we are here. Mr. President, I'm very happy that you are with me today. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished leaders, ministers, entrepreneurs, dear friends of the 3 Cs initiative, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Davos, surrounded by peaceful mountains and rooted in the calm, wintry rhythm, it is easy to believe the world can still afford a moment of quiet reflection. But as we look east from these peaks, we see a different landscape, one where the silence and relaxed atmosphere of an alpine resort is broken by the sound of war, and where European Union's frontier lives under constant pressure. From this altitude, we are reminded that clarity often comes with height, and the higher we stand, the more clearly we see the hard truth that Europe's peace, prosperity, and freedom depend on our courage to defend them together. It is in this context that I want to speak about the pivotal role of the 3 Cs region as a driving engine of European resilience and a trusted bridge between the European Union and its global partners. 10 years ago, the 3 Cs initiative began as an idea. Up until today, it has evolved into a strategic framework for regional transformation, an alliance of innovation and infrastructure, and a symbol of Central and Southeastern Europe's maturity and confidence on the world's stage. Over this past decade, the 3 Cs region has become the fastest growing part of Europe. Together, our countries have contributed far beyond our population size or economic weight to Europe's collective growth. We have made tangible progress in transport. Projects like Via Carpathia or Via Baltic are knitting the region together, reshaping the physical map of Europe on the north-south axis. In energy, interconnectors such as Baltic Pipe, gas interconnector Poland-Lithuania, and numerous LNG terminals in Poland, Croatia, Lithuania, and Greece are turning what used to be vulnerabilities into assets of resilience. In digital sector, though we are still waiting for a flagship project to emerge, and I believe it is only a matter of time when we will witness yet another superb project being implemented, The Three Seas region is one of the most innovative areas of the globe, for instance, in the fintech sector. An enormous amount of more than 100 billion euro has been spent so far on the state-of-the-art infrastructure by our governments. However, we are not limited to infrastructure only. Last year, in April, during the Three Seas Business Forum in Warsaw, prospects of expanding our cooperation in defense innovation, cyber security, and space technologies were discussed. Ladies and gentlemen, for Poland, our leadership in the Three Seas initiative is not about prestige. It is about responsibility. Our history has taught us that geography can be destiny. It can be a curse, too. However, in the 21st century, we are determined to turn our geographic location into opportunity by connecting, not dividing. That is why Poland is proud to serve as both a founding state and a continual advocate of this initiative. We see the Three Seas as the backbone of Europe's competitiveness and the engine of transatlantic cooperation. Poland's vision aligns with our broader ambition, which currently resonates on international fora. To see Poland enter the G20 not as a symbolic act, but as a recognition of our country's genuine economic strength and our regional leadership role. Not only does this aspiration reflect Poland's progress, but the collective transformation of Central and Southeastern Europe, the region that embodies dynamism, creativity, and resilience so urgently needed in today's world. Dear friends, the Three Seas initiative has never been an inward-looking project. From its inception in 2015, it has been strategically anchored in the transatlantic partnership, which we understand as a deep political, economic, and security bond that unites Europe and North America. The fact that this bond is strengthened by shared values makes it even stronger. While welcoming all our strategic partners' commitment, we find the United States' role a fundamental one. In an era of global uncertainty with digital disruptions, resource competition, and geopolitical realignments, our transatlantic bond must remain our strategic compass. The Three Seas initiative serves as the bridge connecting the energy of a rising Europe with the capital, technology, and global perspective of the United States and its allies. As we look ahead to the next chapter, I want to highlight that Europe's strength lies in openness. In the Three Seas initiative, we look increasingly to Asia, too. South Korea has become one of Poland's key partners in defense production and technology transfer. Arab Gulf states are becoming important investors in our economies. Japan's experience in resilient supply chains and is invaluable. I have to add here that we truly cherish Tokyo's decision to become a strategic partner of the Three Seas initiative. With 140 major projects already identified under our regional investment framework and a market of more than 120 million people, the Three Seas initiative offers scale, predictability, and growth. Ladies and gentlemen, in the challenging years that are still ahead of us, the success will not be measured only by kilometers of highway or gigawatts of energy capacity, but by the resilience and prosperity we create for our citizens. From the Baltic coastline to the shores of the Black Sea and the Mediterranean, we are building not only infrastructure, but confidence. We are creating not just networks, but communities. No longer is the Three Seas region the European Union's eastern periphery. It is now the new frontier of creativity, capability, and prosperity. When we connect the Three Seas to the Atlantic and Asia, we connect not only economies, we connect values, we extend the horizon of freedom, and we chart the space of mutual trust. And through it all, Poland, as a steadfast ally, a regional leader, and an aspiring global player, stands ready and committed to ensuring that the vision of the Three Seas continues to expand, inspire, and deliver. Will you dare to join me in promoting this agenda? I hope so. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Madam President, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, once more, thank you very much. Three Seas initiative is really one of my goals, my points during my tenure as the President of Poland, and I will do everything to build the strongest Three Seas initiative in the future and in the history. Thank you very much. And Mr. President, thank you for your initiative, because you are this president who settled the Three Seas initiative with our Croatian friends. Mr. President, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, the President of Poland has to leave us in a second, so we will move on to the panel on the Three Seas initiative. And I will just now ask Paweł Nierada from Three Seas Business Council to run the panel in a minute. Panie Prezydencie, dziękujemy jeszcze raz za obecność. Thank you very much for being with us here today. If you want maybe to shake hands with some other Polish people and foreigners who are with the room, please welcome.
Not only with Polish people,
yes.
Most important for me, ladies and gentlemen, but also all of you. I'm not disturbed.